Hi guys, this video will be introducing you to our game, Entrada. The goal of our game is to address the environmental consequence of overpopulation. To start with, players are set to be a group of colonists arrived on a newly discovered land and decided to settle down and seeking for expansion and civilization. In order to achieve this, players need to command their minions to collect resources and build architectures on different lands. However, at the same time, the number of minions will increase dramatically, and players need to pay resources to feed their people. The way to win the game is to reach the population requirement at the end of round 8. Before playing, there are 7 map blocks facing upwards in the middle of the map for each player to explore. Players will choose a color to start with in the center of the map. Each player has 3 minion tokens with them in the first round, and they can choose to place the minions on the land they have discovered. For each round, a player can take up to 2 actions. You can ask the minions to explore the map. There are resources on each map block for you to collect and feed the minions. After taking the actions, prop cards can be used, which are one-time tools to help you to survive longer with special functions. You can also construct architectures if you have enough resources. Lastly, the player needs to pay resources to save their minions by paying food and water or collect resources from the buildings. If you cannot feed your minions at the end of their turn, for each of your hungry minions, roll a dice. If the number is greater than 3, the minion will survive. Otherwise, your minion will die, and you will lose 1 morale point for each of the deaths. When morale falls to 0, you will lose the game. There are also event cards in the game. These cards are mainly punishments for destroying the natural environment, and they will be triggered when players expand their colonial impact or take certain actions in the game. In order to survive, players need to build as much buildings as they can to produce resources. However, the map tile of the building is constructed on will be destroyed. It also resembles the real-life process where we raise rainforests and other natural landscapes to build more cities and factories. Inevitably, our players also face the competition of resources from local wildlife. Killing animals on the map will double the amount of resources on that land. Otherwise, the animal will occupy the local resources, making them unobtainable for players. For the first few rounds, the map might look like this. When you are reaching the end of the game, your map might look like this, where the minions are dominating the world, addressing our main theme of overpopulation. Overall, there are mainly 3 things to remember for you to survive in our game. First, construct buildings quickly in order to achieve the target population size. Second, explore lands to obtain resources. Third, feed your minions. Hope you can enjoy our game.